When you're caring for a loved one with dementia, finding ways to connect, well, it can sometimes feel like a real challenge. So today, we're going to dive into a simple but really powerful solution: joyful, simple games. We'll be using some fantastic insights from DailyCaring.com to show you how play can create some truly meaningful moments.
So let's just jump right in with this idea that really sets the stage for everything we're going to talk about. This quote nails it. Engaging with seniors who have dementia can be both fun and meaningful. See, this isn't just about filling the hours. It's about actively boosting their mood and their well-being, all through the simple act of play. Okay, so before we get into the what to do, let's really dig into the why. Why is bringing play into a caregiving routine so incredibly powerful?
Well, as our source points out, the benefits are just huge. Of course, you're boosting their mood and gently stimulating their mind, but it goes even deeper. These games get them interacting socially, which can totally enhance their quality of life. And here's something just as important. They turn caregiving moments into something genuinely enjoyable, something you share. It even makes visits from family, especially grandkids, way more successful and fun for everyone.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. There's a core principle that makes all of these games so effective. It's called the failure-free philosophy, and honestly, it is a total game changer.
So what in the world is a failure-free activity? It's really simple. It's all about taking the pressure off. The goal is just the experience itself, the fun, the enjoyment, without any anxiety about doing well or following complicated rules or, that fear of getting it wrong. It's about creating a space for pure positive fun.
And you can really see the shift in mindset right here. On the left, you've got those traditional games that can frankly lead to a lot of frustration because they're all about rules and scores. But on the right, this failure-free approach, it's all about just enjoying the moment. It's flexible, you can adapt it on the fly, and it celebrates the process, not some final score. All right, let's get practical. Let's see how this whole philosophy actually looks in real life. Here are 3 super simple, inexpensive games you can literally set up in minutes. First up, a fantastic homemade version of that classic arcade game, Skee-Ball. Yep, you heard that right. It's all the fun without any of the loud noises or need for quarters.
The setup could not be easier. Seriously, just grab a few containers, bowls from the kitchen, some cheap aluminum trays from the store, whatever you've got. Slap a point value on each one, arrange them on the floor or a table, and start tossing beanbags. It's as simple as that.
But here's the real magic, the flexibility. Your loved one can play from a comfy chair or while standing up. Don't have any bowls handy? No problem. Just use some painter's tape to mark squares on the floor. You can even whip up your own simple beanbags. It's just a perfect activity to get the grandkids involved and create a really joyful family memory.
Okay, next up, we've got one for anyone who used to love a day out on the course. This brings that feeling of being on the putting green right into the living room.
All you need for this one is a simple indoor putting mat, a putter, and a few golf balls. The activity itself is so straightforward, and it can really tap into those wonderful, familiar memories of a hobby they used to love.
And again, look how accessible this is. It works just as well while they're sitting down, which is perfect for anyone with mobility challenges. Or they can play while standing for a little bit of gentle movement. The focus isn't on a perfect swing, just that satisfying feeling of tapping the ball towards the hole.
All right, our third game is wonderfully tactile, super creative, and, as the source material mentions, surprisingly addictive.
This one is all about pure creativity. Just get some colorful dry sponges, the kind you can get anywhere, cut them into different shapes and sizes, and that's it. There are no rules, no goals, just the simple sensory pleasure of stacking the pieces and building something together.
The source material also had this fantastic bonus idea. It was actually shared by another caregiver, and it's just too good not to pass along.
It's called Keep the Balloon Up. It's exactly what it sounds like. Everybody just sits in a circle and gently tries to tap a balloon to keep it from hitting the floor. This is the absolute essence of a failure-free game. It's light, it encourages a little bit of movement, and it's all about that shared, in-the-moment fun.
So after looking at all these fun activities, let's kind of zoom back out for a second. What's really going on here? What's the true victory when you're playing these games?
Because ultimately, the goal isn't about the points you score or who builds the tallest tower. As the article puts it so perfectly, the real win, it's in the shared laughter. It's in that little spark of connection you see in their eyes. It's the comfort of creating a positive memory together.
So you see, these games, they're just tools. With them, you are building something so much more important. You're creating a way to reduce anxiety, a gentle method for mental stimulation, and most of all, a powerful opportunity to strengthen your bond and celebrate those small, beautiful victories.
And really, that's what we want to leave you with. This isn't about some big, grand plan. It's about finding one small opportunity. So the question is, what small moment of joy can you create today?